Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And we've got the coolest thing that I've maybe seen this year, especially from Hasbro, no doubt about it, and that is the exclusive Star Wars The Last Command 4-pack. Just through the door about 10 minutes ago, rain or shine, it's pouring out there. You might even hear it up on my building, but you know what? This had to come to the table, and it is massive that we are having to go old school here and kind of vlog this figure. It's so big, but packaging has some killer artwork on it. This thing is amazing. It is going to be hard to open, I will not deny that, but you know what? Around here, we pretty much open up everything, and this is not going to be any sort of exception. So we pull it open here. We've got kind of the backstory here. So if you wanted to pause and read that kind of stuff, you can. Some more artwork there, and then of course we rotate again and to the figures. So we got Luke Skywalker, Mara Jade, Sabayoth, I think what they call Joris Sabayoth, yep. And then we have the evil clone Luke. Man, one figure I did never foresee coming to the Black Series lice, and that is Sabayoth here. You know, I should know these. I literally listen to these audiobooks, you know, once every 2 or 3 months. So I probably should be able to pronounce that by now, but obviously we got Luke. It's pretty much a repack here, and Mara Jade as well, although you do get an extra Mara Jade head sculpt here, so that's nice. Lightsaber, weapon, all that stuff's still the same. And obviously you can tell what looks like a lot of reuse here on the evil clone Luke, but man. Alright, time to get into this bad boy and do the heartbreaking but the necessary unboxing. Let's go. Alright, everybody is free from their plastic prison, and so let's go ahead and start off with Luke, who is obviously just kind of a repaint of some past releases we've got. Lightsaber looking good, very nice paint apps on this one. Fun stuff there. Obviously does come with a blade as well. And then we move on to Luke himself. Here we go, face looking good. Good weathering there. Let's see, does this, I think the original came off and this one does not, but I could be wrong. Belt looking good. Everything just looks real clean on this figure. Nice and smooth. Nice boots, and this was a very clean outfit, as we all know. Let's look at the old one just as a comparison here. So you can see the face is obviously a drastic improvement. I would say the belt even looks a little smoother. Pants, I think these have a little more kind of wet, like not weathering, but I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I think it, you know what that reminds me of, actually? Oh, you know what? Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just like thinking out loud here, but this is just wild. So you see these boots here. You kind of got his boots. It may not come through too well on camera, but these do have just a normal kind of straight plastic look to them. Kind of a Super 7 look almost to them, honestly. But so yeah, old Luke, not bad, but you know, at this point this guy's coming up on 10 years old. But on the boots here, I'm trying to see if you can see the texture. It has a leather texture to it. There's like little dots that you get with like the pleather leather on this, and so that's great, man. That's really good. But quick side by side. I don't want to spend too much more time here, and just, I mean, obviously we're talking obvious upgrade for the Return of the Jedi shelf, and this one will go bye-bye. But there we go, starting off with Luke, and Mara Jade is up next, so we'll start off with, now I know I have a Mara Jade, I just must have never opened her. I guess I thought she would be a rare or something, and didn't have too much attachment to her originally, but, so I don't have one to compare, but here's her lightsaber, good colors on that, nice bright purple blade, her blaster, which is nothing to write home about at all. Just pretty simple. Looks like one color, one plastic, that's it. That'll get hid away in her little pouch there. Oh, you know what? Before we get to there, we do have an alternate head. So there is her alternate head. Looks very good, looking like what we can imagine Mara Jade would look like. And then off to Mara Jade. Awesome face, looks great. Almost looks like you can almost take this head off and use it for a cool like Marvel character or something like that. You know, Scarlet Witch. I mean, I guess you could do a Scarlet Witch, but I was thinking more Black Widow. There we go. Words. But very nice head sculpt. Arm looks great. You always worry about articulation on some of these, that it makes it look a little too toy, but I think it's okay here. We got her gloves on, both hands. Cool Han Solo style belt, lightsaber attachment there. Blaster holster there. A little Mara Jade backside for you. And then on to her boots. Very nice. Overall, very nice Mara Jade figure, and one that I'm definitely happy to add to the collection. Now is where things get interesting, to say the least, and that is with the cloned, evil clone Luke Skywalker. So here's evil clone Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Obviously this is the old Youngling Slayer 5000 from back in the day. So got going on there. And then we've got evil Luke. Obviously a brand new face sculpt here. Looks good. You know, just enough the face, the snarl, the shading around the eyes, you know, really gives the impression that this is something's not right with this Luke. Obviously, does come with this cape, and how he comes is kind of all balled up like that. I'm assuming that's just for packaging, obviously, but I think I kind of like how that looks, just how tightly it sits on his shoulders. So I'm in no rush to unfurl that. Obviously, I mean, I gotta think we're having some pretty heavy reuse here on Obi-Wan, which is fine, no big deal. They did darken it up a little bit, so that's good. And the boots definitely do look different. These are, no way, these are Obi-Wan boots, so come on. Stop fighting me. There you go, there. So very good. Super actually stoked about how good this one looks. You know, you always kind of worry, like, it's just gonna look like another Luke, and nope, that's a very clear difference right there between the Luke we know and love and obviously the clone Luke. Alright, now to get to the main event, the figure I did not think we would ever get, Sabayoth, and here is his saber, or at least what we think his saber looked like, you know, from artwork, probably comics and things like that. This is probably what they used to reference this, you know, a nice red saber there. And we do get some Palpatine Emperor-esque lightning hands. So really cool here. I'm going to display him with these because I feel like there's a cover where he's kind of like in the middle and he's got them shooting up in the air. So I want to put those on there to represent that. And then we get on to Sabayoth himself. And here we are. Looking like a Sabayoth, I gotta say. Look at that. Or, you know, a really creamy, grummy Gandalf. How about that? But super nice head sculpt, very good detail there. Nice long hair. Some extra colors added in there. It does come with this little medallion here. Not quite sure what that's from. Obviously it's from the books, but I don't remember it being mentioned too much. But again, I kind of listen to these on audiobook and when I'm falling asleep, so you know, it's hit or miss on what I actually catch. Does have a soft goods underpiece here, but it has a nice split robe going down the front, very kind of samurai-ish. Speaking of samurai, it does have these sandals on, all the good stuff here, and on the back the split continues with the underpiece there and the robe around the middle. It does have a little bit of movement there, so not too shabby. A little bit of movement here as well, but you know, it's Black Series. You know what you're getting on a Black Series figure, so pretty cool. Man, what a great pack. Let's go ahead and get these guys all posed out and we'll finish up with some final thoughts. Alright, got everybody posed out, hanging out, and doing evil Jedi and good Jedi and somewhere in a gray Jedi area things. And overall thoughts is great. I mean, what a great set. An expensive set, but obviously this wasn't going to retail, and you are getting at least one completely new figure. Maybe the hands are reused, but other than that, a completely new figure, and obviously some retooled, repainted, and a new sculpt on some others. So, super happy with this set. I don't know if it's still available. I know I got mine from Hasbro Pulse. I would guess it's probably sold out, but I'm sure something like this will pop back up eventually, where I will have to fight the urge to buy another one just to keep in package, because the packaging is some of the best packaging that Hasbro has ever done, especially for a exclusive, and not even a San Diego Comic-Con type exclusive, or a Pulse exclusive for that matter. So just to have it, that much effort put into it is greatly appreciated and a great addition to my collection. But what do you guys think? Something like this worth the, it had to be $100 price tag, or it's just something like, hey, I don't really watch or know anything about the EU, the Legends, and it's an easy pass for you. But if you did check out those things, what do you think about this set? Something that you never thought you'd see? Because I definitely thought I would never see a Sabayoth, and much less an evil clone Luke. But I am definitely glad it's here, and I would also be extremely glad if you did us a favor and hit that like, leave us a comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel, as we post new content every single day. But for myself and for Uncle BJ, it is time to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.